What's up, YouTube? Got some new stuff in for the Hypermotard. Let's check it out and see what we got. Alright, as you see, it's from CNC Racing. Open this up here. I guess what this is? We probably know by the title, but this piece here for the Hyper. Here's the part number. That's right, so it's a steering dampener kit for the Hyper. I got this because I kind of noticed whenever I get up on a highway or highway speeds, and let's say there's a wind blowing, I know that the handlebars kind of shake a little bit. So this will help that out, you know, keep it stable in high winds and stuff like that, and higher in highway speeds. Yeah, so if you purchase this, you need an actual steering dampener, and as you see here, we got the Ohlins Steering Damper. Here's the part number for that, right here. Let's open up and see what we got. Got some stickers. Here's the actual part number and everything like that. Shows you what it comes with. So, that's that. Owner's manual. We'll need this afterwards to know how to actually set it, what it needs to be set to. So we'll use that. Here's the actual dampener itself. There's the actual dampener here, and here's the adjust knob. I'm not touching that right now because I don't want to mess with anything until I actually have it on the bike. This piece actually holds the dampener, but I'm not sure if we need this piece because on the CNC piece we have this right here, so it's kind of like the same piece, I believe. So I don't think we need that. So we'll see when we get to that part of the bike. So that's what we get. And I guess we'll unpackage this piece, all this. I don't want to scratch it, so I'll go all the way around. Alright, so I guess you guys don't want to watch this. I'm going to unbox this and start getting the bike ready and see how this is going to get put on there. I do have some directions I printed out from CNC Racing right here. So we'll try to figure it out. Put this on, and the good thing about this is it has all the newton meters you're supposed to torque it down to and everything like that. It has the bolts and how much thread locker you need and where you need to put it at. So it's actually pretty helpful because I'm not really sure where to start. But we'll get it together and get this put on. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, you see, got these screws in. This is from the CNC Racing part. Next thing, I got an aftermarket steering stem nut. So I'm going to take this. I don't think we need this, but we'll see once we start putting the actual steering dampener on the bike. So that. This piece we need, that goes on first. So we'll put the steering stem on after that, because I think it goes on here like that. So we're going to put this on first over the bike. Okay, yeah. Make sure it's straight. So next we'll grab the steering stem nut, and note that it goes just like the direction says. The screw is facing out towards the front wheel, so it goes that way, and this just sits right here like that, and it goes flush around the steering stock here. So now we're gonna put this on and see if we need this washer or not. Yeah, we don't need that. Alright, so we took this off. I guess we really don't actually need it because that's actually sitting here nice and tight, and then make sure it's straight. We'll tighten this up. Alright, so I'm going to torque this down. There's the little tool you need for this steering stem nut. And a lot of what I've been reading is saying it's 35 newton meters, so that's what I'm going to torque it down to. Okay, it's torqued. Alright. And as you see, we got that piece, the CNC Racing piece down there. Right there. So next we got to get the triple tree. As I showed you before, these are the CNC Racing, supplied by CNC Racing, these screws here. And it's the OEM washers. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can put all this on, minus the actual steering dampener, and torque all this down off the bike so I can just slide this on. Because this screw right here, was impossible. Well, I ain't gonna say impossible. It was hard to get to. Let's put it like that. So we're gonna grab this piece here, and these washers are supplied by CNC Racing. Let me see if I can just mock this up real quick. Grab some thread locker. This doesn't say to put some on, but I'm gonna put some on anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna just tighten these up a little bit. I'll torque them down. I'm done. I went a little crooked. Alright, just want to see if I can get this on. Remember something. Before I put this on, I have to tighten this down here. See, that would have been bad. See, it's still loose. Alright, so I'm gonna torque this down. Let's torque it down 10 Newton meters. Alright, that's good enough. It's nice and tight. So now, grab this triple tree and put this back on there. It's like a little clip right here. Kind of tells you where it's even. So we're going to get it down to that. Turn signal is still there in place, which is another indication that you have it all the way down. So while I get this down in place, I'm going to cut you guys off and then cut the camera back on when we get it all set up. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, you see, I finally got it on. Got it on the, you see the steering stem nut right here. It took me a while. I just kept hammering it with my rubber mallet, but it's on there. It's nice and even now. So next I got to obviously put the handlebars on the risers, and then put these screws in to actually tighten up the triple tree onto the forks. And then I got to put this screw in right here. Goes into the forks. It's right there. All my stuff's right here, so I'll put that stuff in and then put the handlebars back on. Then here, as you see, I gotta hook up the light back onto the triple tree. As you see, that's that little plate right there. It's attached to the triple tree. So that's how the light stays on here. Is this right here, right there, right here. I gotta put the headlight back. That little grommet right there has to go back on. It's where it sits on. And screw that in. That is going to be one of the hardest screws to put on. It was super hard to put on. Okay, so I have the bars on. Everything's on there. Everything's tied down. I got the dash back on and the front headlight back on. So you guys can see. So next, I actually have to install the dampener on there. So first is this piece. So first I'm going to see, this piece already came thread locked and everything. So I'm gonna have to thread lock it, but I'm gonna tighten it once I find my spot, the spot I need it in. You You know the weird thing about this is that I noticed that once you set the dampener on, there's actually backwards, like that. It will sit this way, so that's gonna kind of bother me a little bit. That the Ohlins logo is faced outwards versus in, like that. Even if you were to try to reverse this bar, it's not the proper way to install it per their directions. So I'm gonna see if it needs any thread locker. That'd be that piece right here. Yeah, it needs some. It does. Alright, so I'm gonna put some on that. It's a lot. This is actually a 4mm. Slide it through here. This one gets thread locked. Turn the handlebar so I can get to this. I'm gonna go through and tighten everything up once I'm done. Just a little bit on there. It's on clockwise until it stops. Set the dampener to maximum hard by turning the knob clockwise until it stops. 2. Set the dampener 10 clicks counterclockwise towards the maximum soft position. Go for a ride. Alright, so well, I'm not going to be able to ride because it is snowing outside and it's about 20 degrees, so I'm not going to mess with it until I know I'm going to be able to ride. So we're going to save this for another day. But that's how you set it. It's like it's no different than any other dampener. My Street Fighter has an electronic dampener, so it does it on its own. This is manual, so my M1000R is it's manual as well, so it's the same. It's pretty much the same thing. So I'm guessing this is be reversed, so clockwise would be towards the right going that way, and then counterclockwise would be going out that way. So we'll save this, and then we're gonna go on I guess whenever the weather breaks, go on a ride and test it out. That's it. That's it right here. So thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Boosh.